First, I'd just like to say to Senator Rubio, thank you so much for coming out here. I know, especially everybody that I've been working with over the past week, we've just really wanted to reach out and speak face-to-face to anybody who has a say in this debate. And I know this is not a debate, this is a discussion, but I'm just thankful to have you here, to be looking at you today. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Now I'd like to say, Senator, these drills, code reds, active shooters, they've been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. When I was in 5th grade, I had to hide in a closet, in a bathroom for 3 hours, and just waiting with my teacher and nearly 20 other kids to see that just because a shooter has come to our town, not even in the school itself. Now, 7 years later, I'm in a closet with 19 other kids, waiting, fearing for my own life. Now, I'd like to ask you that after me and several others have been going out of their way, going to the state capitol, speaking out, we'd like to know, why do we have to be the ones to do this? Why do we have to speak out to the Capitol? Why do we have to march on Washington just to save innocent lives?
I agree. You're right. You're absolutely right. And let me start by saying, and it goes without saying, that what you've lived through and what you lived through is not supposed to be a part of your high school experience. It's just not supposed to happen. The second thing I would say is that it is unfortunate that in this country we have been able to make progress on any major issue for a lot of different reasons, and this being one of them. But you do have a chance to change it. I really believe it. But to change it, we are going to have to figure out how people that have strong feelings on both sides can agree on things, and I think you are making progress. I can tell you what's already happening as a result of your advocacy. For example, I've already announced, and I hope they will pass it, I really think they will, and they should, it's a concept called a gun violence restraining order that allows authorities, and it has to be someone in your immediate family, it has to be somebody you live with, it has to be your parent, it has to be an administrator, can go to authorities and allow someone to not just be prevented from purchasing any firearm, okay, not just the rifle, any firearm, and allow those to be taken from them, and that person will have due process. Because I believe that if that were in place in Florida, and about 3 states already have it, it could have prevented this from happening. And I support that, and I hope they will pass that. And I think that is a result of your advocacy.
If I may, I do appreciate your words there, but that feels like the first step of a 5K run.
It most certainly is. I would say it's more than a 5K run. This issue will take more than a 5K run, because there's so much to do, but that is an important step. And if that happens in the next 3 weeks, it'll be because of what you guys have done. And it won't end there. On Monday of this week, I believe we're going to try, Senator Nelson and I, to pass the Fix NICS Act, which is fixing the background check system, because the background check is only as good as the information that's on it. And one of the problems we have, and this is going to be an uncomfortable discussion for our country, we're going to have to look at HIPAA laws when it comes to certain things, because right now these people can't even talk to each other if someone is under psychiatric care or if something's going on in their lives. That's going to have to be fixed. And what I'm saying is, what you are doing now is making a difference. It is making a difference. It's already started to make a difference. And I believe it can and will make a difference if this doesn't end here. Because the way we are in this country today, and this is not a criticism of you, Jake, but the cameras will leave, and the issues move on, but the heartbreak will remain. And so if we truly want this to be the last time, then what you have done cannot end next week or next month or even next year. But I do believe that at the end of the 3-week session in Tallahassee, you've achieved that restraining order and a few other important things that I believe they're thinking about doing. I would take that, I would herald it as a victory, and I would continue the momentum moving forward until we have made the progress necessary to ensure that no community in America will ever have to have a forum like the one here tonight.
Thank you, Ryan. President Trump said today that we should consider arming teachers. We'll hear what a